Good Friday morning and welcome into the Vegas Square Morning Show, guys. I'm your host, Aaron Crouch. And as always on a Friday, it is a Friday football frenzy, and we are happy and excited that you are joining us here on 12 Ounce Sports and Dingo TV, channel 217. You can find me on the X platform at Vegas Square Host. And of course, all things Vegas Square, including last night's awesome gambling show at Vegas Square TV. We are presented by mybookie.ag as well, guys. If you're looking for the best online sports book with the best first-time deposit bonus, which is up to $1,000, please make sure you use promo code 12OZ Sports, all caps, no spaces, when signing up for a new account. Guys, we're going to start the show here with a little bit of sad news, but it's not that sad. It's just going through a transition period here on the Vegas Square Morning Show, guys. I've got some situations arising at work that's forcing me to move my my schedule here to working nights, I guess you could say. And the Vegas Square Morning Show with me as a host is going to take a slight hiatus for a few weeks, but don't worry. The producer, Michael Carvelis, will be holding it down, guys. He's going to have NHL, NBA talk along with college football and NFL, and I'll still be providing some top fives and quite potentially maybe able to jump on a few shows here and there. But, guys, this is not goodbye. It's just goodbye for now. Mike's going to do a great job. The Vegas Square Morning Show, where you come and get all your free bets of the day. The Mush will hopefully join him on Wednesdays and Thursdays. You know, you guys love the Mush. That's such a great time as well. But Mike, we appreciate you here at the Vegas Square Morning Show, producing / now hosting, holding it down, just being like the utility man, all things 12 ounce. So just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on the status here coming in the next few weeks for the Vegas Square Morning Show. Again, not goodbye, just goodbye for now. I got to take care of some things at work, and I'll be back probably before you even know it. So that's my quote-unquote early thoughts from Sin City. We're going to take just a quick commercial break here. I know we're real early in the show, but we've got a lot of football to talk about. We have a wild baseball finish in the MLB playoffs as well we'll touch on. But we're going to take, like I said, a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with the Vegas Square Morning Show.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them. Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, At MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Sports is our passion. For years, we've connected fans to the game. But just like athletes and leagues, we must evolve and grow. This fall, 12 Ounce Sports is taking our game to the next level. Montana, we'll see you in October.
All right, and once again, welcome back into the Vegas Square Morning Show here on 12 Ounce Sports and Bingo TV. Guys, once again, we are presented by MyBookie.ag. Use that promo code 12OZ Sports when signing up for a new account for a up to $1,000 first-time deposit bonus. Once again, promo code at MyBookie.ag. It was 12OZ Sports. Get yourself some free money courtesy of the book. And, of course, if you're looking to win against that book, make sure you use the 12 Ounce Sports Best Bet subscription service. Sign up at 12ozsports.com/bet. Today it is $5.99 a month or $60 for a yearly subscription. Get the winners. I think the Gamble guy's on a hot streak. What, 13-0, 13-1 the last 14, 15 picks?
15-1, including a plus 175 parlay.
There you go, guys. If you want the winners, if you want to be on fire, make sure you get that 12-ounce subscription service. With hockey coming up as well, Philly Pete is the undisputed king of the ice when it comes to making those bets as well. Mike, first and foremost, happy Friday. What a show last night. We had a great time. And, how are you feeling about this? You're taking over the show for a few weeks. I know that this is not anything new to you. You are on your own show, The Daily Dive. But, you've held it down for long stretches of time on the AM drive as well when I had work prior commitments come up as well.
Yeah, you make more money than me, so naturally you're off the show more often. So I guess it'll be like a Mike Sit at First of sorts for the next month or so. I guess my early thoughts from Sin City will turn into Mike Sit at First. For those wondering, I'll make that announcement now.
I dig it.
Just so not take away any of your thunder there. You're going to be missed, but I do believe you'll be giving us your top fives, which will help me greatly.
Top fives, definitely. Yeah.
Discussion part of it.
Yeah, top fives, definitely. Still going to do the gambling show on Thursday nights. And based on some things, I may be able to move some things around. There are a few days where I may be able to hop in on the show with you. So it's going to turn into the, Savannah Square morning show here for a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. And another last thing I'll say, and then we can move on here, is we might get a Station Godfather on at least a few Fridays, from what I've heard.
Say that again. You broke up a little bit.
I'm always breaking up. I have the worst relationship advice. No, we might get the Station Godfather on a couple of times, so that's in the works.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the graphic I hope to see. That means that. Wait, where'd it go? Where we go? Come on. There we go. I want to see on Wednesdays and Thursdays. The Mush reacts.
Yeah, just because he's gone doesn't mean Dietz can cop out, man.
Yeah, Dietz, no vacation time here. We need you for your weekly segments that we don't pay you to come on for. All right, so let's move into the show here, guys. Baseball will start the show. We'll call it the Wild Card Day 3 recap, even though it was one game. And what a game it was. The Mets stunned the Brewers 4-2 with a 3-run. They scored 4 in the ninth, but a 3-run Pete Alonso go-ahead home run, which just stunned the crowd, hammering a Devin Williams pitch over the wall, 3-run dinger. Everything was going right for the Brewers. And then Tom the Mush Deeds said, "It's over." And turns out it wasn't.
Yeah, welcome to the postseason, Deets. I know he's becoming like a newer baseball fan, at least hardcore, that is.
Yeah.
But it's funny about this game. Couple things here. Number one is, I know like the Mets were like the first team ever, which is really weird. First team ever in a winner-take-all game to be trailing and then hit a go-ahead homer in the 9th inning. But what's even crazier is that of course my train of thought goes away as I say this stuff. It's crazy that they were down 2-0. Like they hadn't scored. Like this is like just put them away. You know, Mets fall flat on their face. The run is over until Pete Alonso says, "See ya." And I will say a little side note here. I hate doing this to the announcer of ESPN. But whatever the hell that was on that call, I have quite a few Facebook likes right now for commenting, "This moment deserves such a better announcer than what we were given." Because that was a boring, "Oh, it's out of here." Like, that's all you got, dude? Come on, man. Live the moment here as an aspiring announcer.
Well, was that a national announcer or was that a local announcer?
It was an ESPN guy, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's tough because, I see so many meatheads on Twitter. Oh, the announcers hate us. The announcers are biased against us. And then when they try not to be biased against anybody, oh, well, they're boring. They're not. It's like, what do we do here? Like Joe Buck, honestly, has epitomized, like, later on in his career, he's like, I'm going to say what I want. And F you guys. I don't care. I don't care how it comes out. If you think I'm biased against your team, I'm gonna. And he does a great job.
And another thing is a great point about Joe Buck. Another thing is, I'm not gonna harp on the announcers here, but remember like Joe Davis, I believe from Fox, he was on the Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani. The way he said that, the greatest day. That was like, it felt like that's why announcers were there to bring a little bit extra excitement to what the players were already doing. And man, just seeing this guy say, "It's out of here, it's out of here," like, God, come on, man.
Yeah,
You're watching it live, right?
I have a feeling. Yeah, we were catching it live, but I just don't remember the announcer now that I think about it, because I was like, I don't know if stunned is the right word, but I guess stunned is the right word. I mean, I used it in the headline, but I'm willing to bet if you try to listen to like the Mets radio feed or anything, you'll probably find that excitement you're looking for. So, like I said, it's remaining non-biased or whatever is such a tough spot. I see it all the time in hockey announcers too. Like, goals are such a premium in hockey. Like, give me something. And no offense to Sean McDonough, who does a lot of the hockey games, but like, he's not Doc Emrick. They're just quite boring, like you said, Leah Hextall as well. I never really thought about that in baseball. You're right. A moment like this, it's like, I wouldn't be mad.
Deserves it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if you kind of had that crap your pants type energy. Like, what just happened? Holy cow.
good reference. A great show.
Yeah, cut that one up for a short right there. Maybe I'll call the YouTube shorts. All right, let's talk about football. Thursday nights, Falcons, Bucks shootout, 36-30, overtime victory. Captain Kirk is earning his keep in this one. Remember, he signed that big deal in the offseason. So far, I would say he probably, to the fans, hasn't lived up to that deal, despite the fact that they are 3-2 right now. But this game right here is a classic, shootout type game. Both quarterbacks played well. All the offenses played well. The defenses, well, maybe not. But, what do you make of this game? Younghoe Koo kicking a 50-plus yard field goal to tie it up, to go to overtime. It's crazy. I go back and forth with this, and now I'm kind of on a different pendulum here with the fact that it happened to the Bucks. But overtime, I get it. You score a touchdown, you come down the field, you score, it's over. I can't tell if I like that policy or not. I know I hate it. In the regular season, they're trying to just get the game. They're not trying to have games last forever, and that's why they have ties, which that's another conversation. But I don't know if I like. Same with like putting the guys on second in baseball games in the regular season. Like, I don't know if I like that we're just trying to speed up the end of a game. Like, let football play itself. I don't know. I still think we should play a 15-minute quarter and if you're I guess if you're tied after that, you tie, but like play a whole quarter. Like if Baker Mayfield didn't have a chance to kind of get down the field, but at the same time, like Kirk led his team within the confines of the rules. Kirk walked down there and beat you with a 40-something yard touchdown pass to walk off. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. Like maybe it's just because of the Bucs, but it leaves such a unfinished business type feeling at the end of such a great game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Couple things here. Number one, I know the overtime rules are going to be another big topic, but here's the thing. Kirk Cousins passed for a franchise record, 509 yards. And by the way, that's from Adam Schefter. I didn't realize that was a franchise record. Matt Ryan and Mike Vick exist, okay? That's a big deal for Kirk Cousins. I don't care what era we're playing in. Matt Ryan had an MVP season and never did this. So let's give Kirk Cousins credit. Primetime MVP. Well, first of all, you look amazing with the MVP. I want to keep on harping that for people. This guy on the gambling show said MVP Kirk Cousins just as a flyer. And hey. Okay, so we'll do it. This is from Nick Mercs. Nick, M-E-R-C-S, by the way. In addition to his comment, since we're showing it. NFL overtime rules are horrible, man. Whichever team wins the coin flip has way too much of an advantage, which is true, especially in today's NFL. College OT is the way. I don't know if I go as far as college OT, but I like don't the playoff rules have like a, well then again.
No, I mean the Super Bowl just ended on this same situation last year.
Well, to be fair, they did say if your defense can hold them to a field goal, you get the ball back, which is nice.
Well,
so
that's the same. Yeah, that's the same as what's going on right now.
Right. So I'll be honest. This might be a hot take. I know today because everyone wants to see both sides touch it. There are how many people play a football game, Aaron? Is it 11 or is it 22?
Well, if you're at one time,
right?
22. Yeah.
But I'm asking you, on the one field at one time is 22 players. So if your 11 cannot hold them to a field goal, I kind of like the walk-off touchdown. Your defense is part of your team, right? They gotta matter sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, you look in extra innings in baseball, both teams are gonna bat. In NBA, both teams get to play a quarter. Like in the NHL, like both teams have a 3-on-3 overtime and a shootout. Like there is a spot here. College football too. Both teams are gonna touch the ball. There's a spot here where we have an overtime and only one team touches the ball. Yes, you should play defense. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying we talk about this being an offensive league, and one of the offenses doesn't get to come on the field. Again, I've seen this in all the instances, and I've literally swung my opinion on this multiple times. Like when the Patriots beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, when Mahomes never touched the ball, Brady walked down the field. In the Super Bowl, like Mahomes walked right down the field and beat Brock Purdy, didn't beat Brock Purdy, but beat the 49ers defense and wins the freaking Super Bowl. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like,
I will give the NFL credit for having the field goal rule, though. I do like the field goal rule to an extent because at least you have some hope there if they score.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not calling for change. Like I said, I don't know if I have a problem with this or not. I really don't. I don't know if I'm mad about it. I'm just mad now because it happened in Tampa. Like, I'll get over it.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I'm glad you said it.
I get it. I understand exactly what we're talking about here. So, all right, let's talk some future NFL here, guys. We'll move into some of these games. London, England, the Jets and the Vikings. Minnesota is currently a 2.5 favorite. Again, a neutral site matchup in Tottenham. Total in this one, 40. You've got Sam Darnold, the high flying Vikings right now. They're on cloud 9. Don't get me wrong; they're playing incredible football. Coming off a loss to the Broncos, it is the Jets who are technically the visitor in this matchup. You talked about the plane rides and everything, and I don't know if necessarily I believe it's going to be a big factor, but 5 extra hours of air travel for the Vikings. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of tickets and a lot of money coming on Minnesota. I'm kind of digging the Jets in this spot, a buy low kind of spot here in a game that really nobody has a statistical advantage in.
They might. I don't know if I sound better now. By the way, I don't think I have my mic
much.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm the idiot. I didn't turn my mic on, so here I am. Welcome back, Michael Carvelis. Okay, anyways. So now I'm here. Jets Vikings. Here's the thing about Jets Vikings. First of all, London Bridge is falling down. As for us harping on the overtime rules.
How dare you?
Just saying.
Hey, that was cool.
I was cool actually. For this game, sorry. Oh, anyways, the New York Jets, as I mentioned on the gambling show this morning / last night, the Jets played in New Jersey, and that was a 7-hour trip if you Google that flight. The Vikings, if you don't take any breaks, last played in Wisconsin against the Packers, and one way would get you 12 hours. That's almost double the flight trip. So,
which is crazy.
If this game is that close to the 2.5, pick your poison. I'm gonna go. The Jets might have a shot here, and it's because the jet lag. These teams don't like the overseas games. I almost had that one too, man. I should have downloaded that one. I didn't. Anyways, go ahead.
The Jets gave the Minnesota Vikings jet lag. What I was gonna say in this one is I mean, these, like I said, these London games, anything can happen. And unless you're the Jaguars, you really don't have a lot of precedence in these type games. I want you to check on. Did you write down all of our picks last week on Friday's show? How did we do?
Oh, I did. I forgot to count those up too.
Oh, that's all right. I'm going to take the Jets in this one. I'll take the 2.5 points, but I think the Jets might actually win this one. So, all right, moving along.
Well, let's be real though. I for a pick in that game, I actually have the Vikings minus 2.5. So I'm on the opposite side.
Yeah, we're on the complete opposite side. So we'll see what happens.
There you go.
Ravens, Bengals, current line, Baltimore minus 2.5 in this one, total 49. They're expecting a little bit of a shootout, which is surprising to see. Both teams have played, division games tend to be a little bit lower here. I had this one in my fire bet. I think Cincinnati might actually get a win here. Can you imagine after 5 weeks of the season, both of these teams are 2-3? I mean, would you have predicted that? Maybe one, maybe you think one gets off to a slow start, especially the Bengals, but 2-3 for both teams after 5 weeks of the season? That'd be a shocker, in my opinion.
Browns would be grateful. Steelers would be on cloud 9.
Especially if they beat the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Yeah. All right. Bills. How do you feel?
Real quick for that game, I know we got to move on. I just want to say Lamar's 4-1 against Burrow, if that matters. I actually picked Ravens minus 2.5, so again, we're on the opposite side. You picked the Bengals, right?
I just picked Bengals money line.
I'm writing it down, sir.
All right, Bills Texans, another close matchup here, guys. Buffalo at Houston. Buffalo is a 1-point favorite on the road, which tells me the books believe they are a better team. Total on this one, 47.5. Josh Allen fresh off of getting smoked by Lamar Jackson. And then you have CJ Stroud and company, who are 3-1, but they have yet to win a game against the spread in this one. So basically you're telling me if Houston can win this game at home, they're going to get their first cover of the year. This is a tough one. My mind says Buffalo. My heart says Houston. So I'll play the under in this one.
We're on opposite sides again. Here's the thing. When I wrote the cap, or at least my own handicap for this game, I said Ravens to me are that good, even though I like the Bills. And that game could have gone either way if Derrick Henry didn't go crazy early. Texans haven't been as advertised. Sophomore slump for CJ Stroud. As a Colts fan, I like CJ Stroud. I'm just saying it's possible. Also, Sean McDermott is the better coach right now. And first of all, the NFL should be ashamed of the last two games we talked about are all both at 1:00 Eastern. Pick your poison. I'm going to try to tune into both of them. I got over 46.5 and sprinkle some mucho dinero on the Bills cupcake there.
Yeah, 46.5. Just giving yourself a whole point there. Attaboy.
Yep.
All right. Cardinals at 49ers. Niners favored by a touchdown in this one. Total 50. What's there to say? Both these teams, it's a tough spot here. I mean, San Francisco is what, 3-1, or 3-2, or 2-2 on the year. I think they are. They've got some glove. Brock Purdy, Mush mentioned it last night. Brock Purdy looking like an MVP candidate. I mean, guys are going in and out of the lineup. All these talented guys. Brandon Ayuk signed his contract and just pieced out. No Christian McCaffrey, and yet he's got them playing good ball. I mean, Arizona's had a tough couple of weeks here, getting housed by Washington the week before. For me, I lean toward the under in this one. It's a big number, 50 for two offenses who have literally sputtered the last few weeks.
I hate doing this, man. I really do. Although, to be fair with the Brock Purdy thing, in terms of your under here, Brock Purdy, by the time that Patriots game was getting out of hand, he hadn't done dog crap, so I just want to let that be known. He had a good game in the end, but the first two quarters were all 49ers defense and special teams, so let's just be real. I've got the over. Capper Tech on the 12onsports.com website, where you can simulate the game, has 37-20 49ers. I like 49ers 34-24. Give me over 50. Sorry.
All right, it's fair. No, I mean, we are literally one of us is going to have a really good week so far.
Woo.
All right, Packers and Rams. Jordan Love taking his team down to SoFi, or I guess west to SoFi. Do we think this will be a predominantly Packer crowd, like everyone seems to do in SoFi?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, Rams have a good squad. I mean, they've built up a fan base. I would think a little bit, but Packers fans probably travel very well, though.
There's a select few contingent of fans that really go places. Steelers, Packers, maybe even Chiefs,
Colts.
Well, it's like honorable mention.
Oh, good.
Green Bay, a 3-point favorite in this one, total 48.5. I don't know. I hate to be like such a curmudgeon, get off my lawn guy. I don't think Jordan Love's very good.
Thank you. And that's not just because that's not because Malik was just 2-0 and Jordan Love's 0-2. Jordan Love, I wrote this down, looks so good versus prevent defense.
Yeah, I don't think he's a very good quarterback. Now, he has plenty of time to prove me wrong because he just signed a massive deal. But I'm going to take LA plus the 3 in this one.
I like that bet because I only went with the Packers money line, so I could definitely see this game being very close. Deets, I love you, man. Mush, just keep on mushing, baby.
All right, we got to rush here for this last one, Sunday Night Football. You know what? Since it's the last show with us together, go ahead and do your Carrie Underwood.
It's her fault. Sunday Night Football on NBC.
Oh, that never gets better. That's nails on a chalkboard.
It's because that's all she sings.
You know what? I brought it up. It's my fault. So Cowboys.
Thank you.
Cowboys, Steelers, Pittsburgh 2.5-point favorite in this one, total 44. I think the boys were on opposite sides of this one. I'm curious to watch the game. I don't know if I really have a strong feel on it. I'll play the under just on pure lack of offensive skill position players for both teams.
Cowboys win.
I think so too. Yeah, I think the Cowboys win this game as well. So, all right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Let my bookie pay some bills here, guys. I have a free bet of the day coming on the other side of that break, guys. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
All right, guys, once again, and welcome back here to the Vegas Square Morning Show. The Mushes J Love. Oh, shout out. Guys, free bet of the day presented by mybookie.ag. Promo code 120Z Sports for a first-time deposit bonus of up to $1,000. I am going to college football here. I think we get a rout in Eugene here. I'm not sure if Michigan State can really hang or put up any points. I'm going to say the under 52.5 points currently going off at mybookie.ag right now. Let's predict the final score. We'll say it's 38-7. Oregon wins 38-7. Guys, enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your sports weekend. Gamble responsibly. And Mike, you're taking the reins, buddy. Enjoy it for the next 3 weeks, guys. We love you. We appreciate you, and we'll see you another time.